Intention was to build a home cinema with completely line source speakers. I heard many cinemas with line source speakers in the front, but not with the surround speakers also in line source. Because I believe that line source as surrounds gives you a totally complete sound where you are into the concert. You have the advantage of not losing so much power, 3 dB less from point source speakers. A second is that my customers, or we mostly build not typical cinemas, totally black and with cinema seatings. Here the goal was to make it more elegant, more like a room where you also sit with your friends, with your family, and you feel very comfortable even if you don't watch, if you just drink and then you jump to the next concert. Our real goal is to make it sounding excellent. So this means the design with the diffusers and we have also bass absorbers. This kind of diffusers we tried in other applications. For example, we tried it in a stereo room for our customers. At the end, the sound was outstanding. So this is why we said this could be also something we can try in our home cinemas, because it looks fantastic and it gives with the wood in a very different look. And here the idea was also to make the lines completely over the ceiling, because it gives a look that is, in my opinion, a little bit outstanding. Even when you go in the cinema, it was a little bit like a tunnel to the screen. I brought many customers already here and they like it very much. We built exactly the same cinema, bigger in Munich. Well, first of all, how Trinnov measures everything. With no other room measuring system, any experience like with the Trinnov. Because sometimes even you measure with Trinnov and you can find out there is something wrong with the speaker. I can't really find out with the Trinnov that there's a problem. You know, there's no other room treatment. They only measure the frequency and you will not see that there is a phase problem or something with the speaker. So second is, at the end, I can only compare before and after, and the sound is always much better. And we also like power amplifiers of Trinnov very much because of the sound. I think they are absolutely dynamic, they have a kind of musicality not many home cinema amplifiers have. And the 16 channel is so flexible, we use it in many applications. One thing I must say is also important, and I can do with the Trinnov. You know, at the end, not every Blu-ray is perfect. But I cannot say I don't want to watch Adele in the Royal Albert Hall because it's excellent. So with the Trinnov, I can do things that make it really excellent. Because you have to make adaptations to the problems on the Blu-rays, on the recordings. Let's say some adaptations on the center speaker, on the surrounds, whatever. I store it. I have maybe 10 different settings for concerts. And finally, I watch at the end Adele in the Royal Albert Hall, and it's perfect. The service and the possibility Trinnov has are also very important to me. I have an example. So our most faraway project was in Tokyo, in Japan. We built up our home cinema and there was a big time delay, and it was with a Trinnov 32, and we had problems. The problem was caused by the projector. Someone from Trinnov stood up at 3 o'clock in the night to be online on the unit. So I called him and he found the problem. If this would not be possible, I fly home from Tokyo and have to go there again after 2 weeks maybe, and even maybe not knowing what the problem was. So the possibility of Trinnov is amazing. Also, I have a story from a customer in Munich. This customer bought an Altitude 60, and he bought not from us an LG screen, and we had really problems with the picture. Whatever I did, there was no image on the LG. So I called Trinnov to help me. Trinnov went on his machine, and finally Dad said there's a problem with HDMI DHCP. So Trinnov said, give us 3 days, we will fix it. After 3 days, they put a new software on the unit. The customer called me and said, this is unbelievable. How have they done it? I said, I have no idea, but it works now. And finally, you know, he upgraded to the bigger version 32. Normally, other manufacturers say, what do you use? We cannot understand. No, it cannot be. And that's it. No help at all, yeah. And Trinnov is programming a new protocol for this TV.